Welcome, everyone. Well, today's our 9th class, and we finished Grasp the Bird's Tail last week, and we are going to really solidify that this week. Want to make sure that that Grasp the Bird's Tail is something that you can use to practice your Tai Chi. So we're going to try to solidify it, take questions on it, make as much progress as we can on it, and we're going to introduce some footwork that we're going to need in the future. So we're going to be working on our skills and working on Grasp the Bird's Tail as a sequence and kind of trying to solidify that. We'll do that periodically as we go through section 1 so that you have an opportunity to practice at home. So that's what's on the docket for today. I wanted to start off with, hey, Mariel, it's nice to have you here. So glad you could join us this morning. I want to start off this morning as we have been starting off with practicing. So, I'm going to take a risk with folks, and I'm going to peek at you. I'm going to take a risk. We're going to start with you all facing the other way. So everybody is going to face, yeah, exactly. You're going to turn around and face the other way. This will allow me, and my gaze may not always be in the correct direction, all right? Because I'm going to actually get an opportunity to see you. So, and if you need to stop or peek over your shoulder, and we're going to be moving around, so the rest of it will go more easily. So if you face away from the screen, I see everybody is doing that. That's fabulous. Wonderful. So we're going to go into prepare. And I see people are standing with their feet shoulder width apart. And your knees are soft. And you're thinking about potentially sitting in a chair, but you're not, right? And your head is rising up, your spirit is rising up, your body is suspended and sort of hanging down. And you feel your weight centered on your feet. Wonderful. Opening. Feel that stretch across your backs, those arms rotating and rising up to shoulder height. And those elbows, then forearms, then hands as you push that ball down into the water until you can't push anymore. Left ward off. We're going to shift to the left, turn a little to the right, and sink on that right foot. Close, step out with the left foot, left arm with a big macaw, and you're looking to what was your right. We're going to shift to the right now for right ward off, turn to the right so our feet are parallel, all our weight to the left as we grab, pull with that left hand, close, step, and our right arm rises with a small bird. We're holding its tail. Roll back. We turn to the right and both hands rotate, right arm pushing out to the corner. And then we push and shift back, bending that left knee and swinging 90 degrees to the other corner. Press, turning our torso to the right, staying back, our arms come in and we shift forward, pressing out. Push, arms open as we turn our torso fully square, pushing with the front foot, bending our back knee, pulling those Those arms over the garage door and up the diagonal. All right, let's do that again. It'll be easier for you to see this time. Again, my gaze may watch you a little bit some of the time, so it may not be completely right. Prepare. Feel very centered, grounded, knees soft. Relax that almost sitting down lower back. You're very erect, centered, head rising up, body suspended. Opening, arms rotating, floating up to shoulder height. And starting from the upper arms, they push down that ball into the water. Left ward off, shifting left, turning out that right leg, arms swing and swing back, push a button as you sit. Close, step, left foot, left bow step. Raise that macaw on your left arm. Right ward off, shifting right a little bit so you can pivot on that left heel, turning right. All your weight to the left, grab, pull with that left hand, close, step, and a small bird on that right arm. Roll back, turning your torso to the right. Right arm pushes out towards that right corner and shifting back, swinging to the other corner. Press, continuing the circle with your arms and rotating your arms as your torso turns to the right, and then you press forward. Finish turning your torso to the right, your arms open for push. Shifting back, your arms like your hands like Velcro, pulling down over the garage door and up the diagonal. And turning again. So you're going to turn so that you're looking the same direction I am. Actually, wait a minute. No, sorry. We're going to start here. Start here. That's right. I'm going to start here. Opening. I'm sorry, prepare. Take a moment. Run through your list. Centered. Head rising up. Knees relaxed. Almost sitting. Body suspended. Opening. Arms coming up to shoulder height. Elbows, forearms, hands pushing down. Left ward off, shift left. Turning out, swinging to the right. Sit, right. Close, step. Macaw on that left arm. Open to the corner, looking to your right. Right ward off. Shift your weight a little to the right. Turn to the right. All your weight to the left. Grab, pull, close, step. Small bird on that right arm. Roll back. Arms rotating. Nice, to the corner. Push with the front foot, bend the back foot, shifting back and swinging your arms. Arms stay the same, they just swing to the corner. Press, turning your torso back, staying back. Your arms continue in that circle, and then pushing with the back leg, you press out. Push, turning your torso that last little bit so it's square to the side of the room. You're going to pull back as you shift back over the garage door with your hands and up the diagonal. And one more time. Prepare. Opening. Arms rotating, floating up. And coming down. Left ward off, shift left, swinging right. All of our weight to the right, close step, big bird on that lower arm. Nice. Shifting right, turning to the right. All our weight to the left, grab, pull with that left hand. Close step, right foot goes out, and that right arm comes up for small bird, right ward off. So right arm up, holding the bird. There you go. Roll back. That right arm is going to rotate like a grab pull as you turn to the right corner and push out. Then swing those arms as you come back, as you shift back. And turning to the right, your arms continue in and press out as you move forward. Continue that turn to the right with your torso. Your arms go square in front of you, and you push, pull back over a garage door with those arms and push up the diagonal. All right, I know that was a challenge. Especially because not everybody, in fact, I think almost everybody has missed at least one class in the last few classes. And I know that this is a challenge, but I wanted to challenge you. My goal is severalfold today. I want to be able to give you feedback where you need it, help you figure out those parts that are like, oh my goodness, what the heck are we doing now, right? Really get an idea of what those are, and get some comfort with this. And also at the end, we'll do all of that again. And at the end, I will also make sure that my gaze is right, that I'm not like giving furtive glances to you all the time. And I'm hoping that we can use either today's class or Monday's class to make a little grasp the bird's tail practice video, where you can just sort of go over and have the calling and challenge yourself. So you could just do that one little section that's in the direction you really like to do it in, and you can see what you want to see, and you can do it on slow motion or whatever you want to do it in, so that you can start to have something that you can do, because you can see how you can go around in a circle and just do your Tai Chi now, even if this is the only Tai Chi that you kind of have in your toolkit right now. So that's what I wanted to do with us today. So there are sticky spots, especially when you can't see what's going on, or there are things you weren't here for. So I would like to kind of know, first of all, where are we equally comfortable or uncomfortable throughout the whole thing? Or is there like at the beginning part, the left ward off and the change from left ward off to right ward off, is that the hardest part for you? Or is that middle part with all of this stuff going on, is that the hardest part for you? Or is it the push we did last week, is it all the same? Where should we focus today to get the most feedback, and to help you the most? Do you have thoughts on that?
I have a thought. What I'm struggling is put the things together, the smooth, and you did a great job, dissect each part. I'm hoping to see you're doing in the kind of the normal pace. I know you kind of slowed down, and just make the smooth transition so that I will know how that connect, how to that smooth out. I can repeatedly watching that, and then I get a kind of bigger picture, so that I'm a kind of more bigger picture person. But you have done each section really nicely, so.
Okay,
that's
so
my request.
Okay, so we will do some of that some of that at the end. How about other folks?
For me, I feel like the prepare part I've got nailed. The garage door part I've got nailed. The rest, I think the big part is your cues are really great. I just need to practice. For me, I'm finding some of the directional stuff a little challenging, like left, right.
Especially when we're moving all the time.
Yeah, but that's just me. That's just something I always have a little trouble with. So.
All right, other folks.
I'm also doing the best at the beginning and the end. And in the middle, at some point, I always have a foot pointed the wrong way and have to make an adjustment. Or I find that a hand isn't, where it was supposed to be.
All right, sounds good. Fabulous. Anyone else? All right, so what we'll do is at the end, I'll make sure that we have time to practice everything and that we practice it a little more to speed, so that will be, again, modeled in what we do at the end. And everybody will understand that when we practice it a little more to speed, or at least eventually to speed, that it may be more challenging to especially those of you who are just starting with that. But it is done slowly. We are not doing it a lot slower than it would be actually done oftentimes. So anything, and then let's go over the various parts of it, and let's go over them from angles where you can actually see what's happening, right? So I think that's useful for us. So I'm thinking to start, let's do, Rita, would you be willing for me to profile you? You would? Fabulous. Okay, thank you very much. Let me just see if I can add, that's interesting. Add spotlight, there we go. All right, so Rita has now popped up on your screen as well, which allows me to, it allows you to watch Rita, it allows me to call, and it allows me to actually see what's going on for all of you. So this also just changed my view. There we go. So Rita, if you could start facing 12 o'clock, I believe, then I think let's try that. So if that way the class can look at you, and why don't we start at the very beginning, and we'll just start with go right from prepare. I think you all do have prepare down. So if you'll get yourselves in prepare, and or how about you have opening down? I think you all have opening down, right? Yeah. So let's start at the end of opening. You can see Rita's at the end of opening with that push down feeling. Right. That nice pushed down feeling. Okay. And then let's go into left ward off. So we're going to shift left, turn out to the right, shift all our weight to the right as we sit and swing our arms up. We're going to close step and then raise that big macaw and do that giant turn. Let's try that one more time. Okay, at the end of opening, shift left, turning out to the right, all our weight to the right, sitting down on that right leg, arm swing up, close, step with that left foot, bottom arm comes up. Better. Okay, one more time. From opening, shift left, turn out to the right, swinging those arms up as your weight goes to the right and you sit. We're going to close step, our arms open. I'm sorry, yeah, one comes up, one comes down. Okay, elbows, this last position. Elbows should have a heavy weight on them. Put a heavy weight on your, nice. Heavy weight on all those elbows. The arm is almost more extended than ever before. So let's so you want that arm to be, I'm seeing a lot of arms like this. You see what that does to your shoulder? Or I want arms like this, and rather than an arm like this, which we often have, I want that arm a little more extended. Nice. Okay, let's try it one more time. So from the end of opening, shift left, turn out to the right, all our weight to the right, swing that right arm up, and close step, left arm with the macaw and right arm up. I'm sorry, yeah, right arm down. It's hard because I'm watching it reversed. I probably should let her call. All right, so let's do it from another angle now. So Rita, I'm going to keep you on the screen, and actually I'll take you off the screen, but maybe I'll put you back on the screen later. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Rita. That was very helpful. And
I agree. That was really, really helpful for me. Thank you.
Yeah, and then I can see what's going on. All right, so let's do it from here. I want to be able to see what you're doing while I do it. So we're going to shift left, turn out to the right. When we do this, oh, I see you're turning away from me. Actually, let me do it. I'm going to mirror you at the moment. Okay, see if I can do that. So you're shifting left and turning out to the right. Do you see that? You see my hands are still down and my arms kind of swing, right? Here, yeah. Now, all of your weight goes to the right, and look, remember, push a button with this hand and this arm down. Nice. So this hand's right up here, this right hand, and then you're gonna close step. And remember, your arm's reaching out in front of you here, and your other arm is kind of under that elbow. Nice. Then you're gonna move forward, and your bottom arm, and you're gonna turn, move forward and turn. You're going to turn in a different way than I am, I think, right now. And go to the side of the room. All right. Was that better? Okay, let's try it from here. Then I'll be able, and you're going to do it where you can't see me as well. All right. Going to shift to the left, turn out to the right, all our weight to the right, push that button and sink. Close, step, that left foot comes out and roots. You're reaching to the front with your right arm right in front of you, and you're looking where you're reaching. Push with the back foot, go in, bend that front knee, and that, I know you're turning away from me. Nice, this is much better, much better. All right, and pushing down with that right hand. Great, much better. Gail, do you have a question? No, you're good. Okay. All right. Just want to make sure. All right. So, so that gives you a sense of, and remember, this will be on the recording. That gives you a sense of that first move. Are we better on that first move? I know it needs practice. I'm just conscious of lots of moves today. All right. So let's go on to the next move. I want to remind everybody of this footwork. So when we're in this, so let's do the move we just did from this direction. You'll be able to see it better. We're going to shift to the left. This was left ward off. We're going to shift to the left. Turn out to the right, our arms swing. They're going to swing back as we sit and press that button. Then we're going to close our arms and step. Then we're going to move forward. That left knee is going to bend, the right leg is going to straighten, and we're opening our hips to the corner, and we're looking to the side of the room. And remember, those elbows are tipped down. They're like something heavy is hanging from them. Nice, much better. All right, now our footwork here, I'm going to just drop our hand, drop the arms for a second. Our footwork is a little shift to the right. Okay, bending the right knee a little bit, getting the weight into more in your left heel, and then you're going to turn that left leg in so that we're parallel. Then we're going to push with the right foot, get all our weight on the left foot, let the right foot come in and out for a bow step, heel, ball, toe, and here we are in our nice bow step. All right, now we're going to put the arms with it. So we might as well do that first one again because we're still practicing that. We're going to shift to the left, turn out to the right. This is leftward off. We sink, push the button, close, step, macaw on that arm, lift it up and turn to the corner. Now into right ward off. What happens? The arms stay the same. We shift to the right, that's bending that right knee. We're going to turn to the right, arms don't change. Now you're going to grab pull with that left hand as you push with the right foot and shift your weight over. You're going to be pushing with the ball of your right foot, pivoting a little on it. So this position is very similar to the other one. Look, you could press a button and this arm is down, right? Now we're going to close our arms and our foot just drops in and finish closing them as we step. This is very similar to what we did before, but now we're going to put a small bird, a very small bird on this right arm. So we're going to come forward and pet the small bird. We look much better, and I'm just going to show you. We want these fingers pointing towards, see how my hand looks? Pointing towards about a fist distance away. So it shouldn't be against it. It's just, yeah, nice. Oh, looking really nice. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that much again. Here we are. Left ward off, shift, turn out, swing, sit, push a button, close, step, big macaw and big turn. Standing up straight. Okay, we're going to put it all together. Shift to the right for right ward off. Turn to the right, pivoting on that heel. Grab, pull with that left hand as you shift your weight left. You're pulling it across. Close your foot in, your arms, and then step out. Raise a small bird and pet it. It's like a sparrow. Nice. Okay. Any questions on that one?
Yes. There's one place where I'm not totally sure where my arms are supposed to be, and I think I finally just identified it. It's where you say grab, pull. And I'm finding that my left arm that's supposed to be doing that is not very far over to do any kind of pull. And I'm wondering if maybe it's supposed to be further over. It's kind of,
yeah, let me
like where is it supposed to be, I guess.
Right. I'm not going to mirror you, okay, but I want to show it to you. Okay, so I'm just realizing I don't, hang on. You usually keep me honest with this, Rima. All right, I am not mirroring you now, all right? So when we're, let's see. So I just want you to sort of see what it looks like from head on. So this was left ward off. Here's right ward off. So you turn and nothing much changes. See how my feet went parallel? Then, and this arm hasn't changed much. But now we're going to let that elbow, remember how the elbows are always down? We're going to let that elbow just relax. And as we push with this right foot, we grab, pull, and the pushing over helps this happen. You get the idea? So you could imagine that somebody went whoosh, right? That's that sense. And then you bring the arms in, and then you finish closing them as you step out. I could probably do that mirrored if you want me to, but Rima says she got the answer to your question. Let's try it from here. Shift left, turn out right. We're doing the big macaw, the left ward off. Get in this position, right? So you're in a left bow step. Well done, we've got that one. We're going to shift to the right, turn to the right, arms don't change. Now make sure that elbow pretty much stays where it is. It's heavy, it's going to be right in front of your left shoulder, kind of, I mean below your left shoulder. We're going to push with the right foot and turn our palm out and pull as we go over. Now all of our weight is on our left foot, and our palm is facing out. we close and step and raise that small bird. Nice. Oh, it's looking so much better. Other questions about this? Are we good to go on? All right. All right. So here we are. We're going to do this from both sides. So we're going to continue where we are. So I want you to stand in the corner for right now. We're not going to do that one again. Step out into a bow step and just get to that bow step. Nice. Right arm up. Left arm here. Right. That's the end. And do you see how my check your knees, check that your front knee is in line with your toes. We haven't looked at that much, okay? Now, we're gonna, your upper hand, play with that for a moment. Your hand is gonna be attached to your forearm. It's no wrist movement here. Your hand is attached to your forearm, okay? So, and same thing's true with your bottom hand. So your forearm and your palm of your bottom hand is going to turn up. So practice that. And your upper hand, your palm and your forearm are going to turn out, down and out, as they almost act like they're grabbing and pulling, okay? So we're gonna go from here, and then your arm is gonna, you're gonna turn to the right and swing your arms to push out with that right hand. I realize you're facing away, but this looks good. All right, now your left hand, you could look down and you could read something written on it, on the palm. That right palm feels like it's pushing out. Now, you're gonna freeze your arms right there and just shift back, and at the same time, swing your arms by turning your torso all the way to the other corner. Nice, very nice. Now, we're gonna, remember we turned back with our torso, and when we did, this right arm circled around and came in front of us. We'll practice that in a minute. And the palm of this other hand, the palm and arm and forearm rotated so it could push. Yeah, I see people practicing the circling, good. And then we just move forward and press out, right? And then we aren't quite square. We're not quite square. Our torso's a little bit angled in this direction. So what do we do for push? We square our shoulders and our arms fly out. Yep, that's it. Then it's like they're on Velcro. Your palms are on Velcro. You're gonna push with your front leg, bend your back knee, and come in like a garage door, automatic garage door, and down. And then up the diagonal, and I want you to feel the push. Up the diagonal. Nice. All right, so what we could do is take this again, this right arm, and put a bird on it in the front. Right. Take your left arm, hold the bird's tail. We're gonna turn to the right and push out. I'll be able to watch you. Nice, I wanna push with that hand. I want you to feel like you're pushing with that palm. Yeah, yeah, better, nice. then those arms are going to freeze, and we're going to swing our torso 90 degrees as we shift back. And the arms just swing with our torso. Now I want us to go back here, try that again. And we're going to roll back those both arms. One goes palm up, one goes palm out to the corner. All right. And now I don't want you to stop at the end of rollback. I want you to swing your torso to the left to the corner and swing your torso back and let that right arm circle in. Yeah, we practiced that. And the left hand ends up being palm out. So let's actually practice that a minute. So I'm going to mirror you. So we are, let's see if I have this. Okay, so I'm going to mirror you now. Okay, so this is your right arm. Your right arm. Nice. So put your right arm up here, and we're going to rotate this one out as we turn. So our torso is kind of square and we're pushing out. Nice. And then as we come back, we're swinging to the other corner, right? And then there's this circling, and this other hand, I'm bringing it up so you can see what happens. It turns over and then presses out. Nice. And remember, we practiced this idea, put your hand out here. We practiced this idea of swing, swing back. Remember that? Yeah, yeah. And so put those arms there and just let that happen for a minute. Right? And you could go swing, swing back, swing, move forward. You could see how you could power that. Now, we stop, we swing and we stop, but then we continue it in the next move. And I want you to have a sense of that. Is that clear for folks? Okay. Back here. Nice bow stance. Get yourself settled. Get on your surfboard.
Are we not mirroring now?
And then you're no, we're not mirroring now. I can put this on. That might help. Thanks, Freema.
I don't think anyone else is confused.
Yeah, when I mirror, I'm usually in the front, but not always. Yeah. All right, so put that small bird shelf up there. Yeah, nice. And that other hand, great. Now you're going to turn away from me to the corner as your arms rotate. You could reach your left palm and your right palm is pushing out to the corner. You're going to shift back, and as you do, swing your torso. That's roll back to the corner. There's a slight pause here. Now I want you to continue the circle. Remember that? So we turn to the right with our torso, both arms rotate, and now we're too close and there's all this energy stored here. So what happens? Like a charged balloon, we expand out as we straighten that back leg and bend the front leg. One more time, take this hand, bring it down. We're going to do roll back. And we're moving to that corner and our arms are rotating and then shifting our weight back as the big swing to the corner, we stop, then turning our torso back almost square, we bring it in and press forward. How we doing? Okay, one more time. We're going to go on from here down. Roll back to the corner. We're turning to the right and then freezing those arms, swinging to the other corner as we go back. And then in press, circling around and coming out. For push, we turn our torso the rest of the way square. And what happens? Our arms just fly out in front of us. Velcro on those hands. Imagine it's on somebody's shoulders. You're now going to move back. Your body weight is pulling them back. Your elbows bend. You store the energy, and now you're going to push them up the diagonal and throw them away from you. Nice. All right. Any questions about any of that? It is looking so much better. Okay. So I'm thinking this in particular is a good direction to do it from. So we're going to start doing it in this direction. And then, and we're going to do it a couple of times in this direction. And then we're going to go around the circle. Okay. And don't worry. I said we'd probably work on footwork today. It's fine if we don't work on the footwork. Next week is soon enough. I really want to get you to the point where everybody in this class has a way to practice. And I think this video will help. And I think at the end, and I also think that going over all these things today will help. Any other questions? Okay. Let's start the way, this is actually the way it is done in the form. We are facing south, and we're going to go through this several times, okay? We're facing south, and 12 o'clock is the way our school talks about that. Prepare. Feel your feet, head rising up, body suspended, knees, back relaxed. Opening. Feel that spreading, the rotation of your arms floating up to shoulder height. Forearms, elbows, hands pushing that ball down into the water so you can't push anymore. Left ward off, shift left, turning out to the right, arms swing, sit, press a button, close your arms and step. Big macaw on that left arm, hold its tail, look to the side. Right ward off, bend that right knee, shift a little to the right, turn to the right. All your weight to the left, grab, pull with that left hand, close your arms and step out. Small bird on your right arm. Roll back. Both arms rotating as you turn square and push out to the right corner. Swing to the left corner as you come back. Continue the circle for press, pressing forward and out. Opening our arms by turning our torso square, Velcro hands, shifting back, pulling them and up the diagonal. Feel the power in your legs. Let's do that one more time, a little more smoothly. Prepare. Feel centered, aligned, head rising up, body suspended, knees soft. Opening, arms rotate and float up to shoulder height. Elbows, forearms, hands pushing that ball down into the water. When you can't push anymore, you stop. Leftward off, shift left, turn out to the right, arms swing and swing back as you sit. Close, step, big macaw for leftward off. Rightward off, bend that right knee, shift right, turning to the right. All our weight to the left, grab, pull with that left hand, close, step, small bird on your right arm. Roll back, both arms rotating right, pushes out as your torso turns right. Shift back, swing to the other corner, press, arms circle in tight and expand out as you shift forward. Turning our torso fully square to this side of the room, we pull back and push up the diagonal. All right, let's do it in all directions. Prepare, centered, aligned, head rising up, rooted, body suspended. Opening, arms rotating, floating up to shoulder height. Pushing a ball down into the water till you can't push anymore. Leftward off, shift left, turn out to the right, sit right, close, step, big macaw, nice. Rightward off, shift right, turn a little right, and all our weight to the left, grab, pull with that left hand, close, step, right foot out now, small bird on that right arm. Roll back, arms rotating to that as you turn square and look to the right corner. Swing to the other corner as you shift back. Press, keep that swing going around and press out. Push, body square, arms at shoulder come in over the garage door as you shift back up the diagonal. One more time. You'll be able to see soon, all right? So I want you turning away from me for this first one. There you go, good job. Prepare, grounded, centered, head rising up, spirit rising up, body suspended. Opening, arms rotating, lifting up to shoulder height. Elbows all the way to powerful hands pushing down into the water. Leftward off, shift left, turn out right, arms swing and swing back, push a button as you sink. Close, step, big macaw as you turn. to the corner. Right ward off, shift right, turn right. All your weight to the left as you grab, pull with that left hand, close, step, right arm rises, small bird. Roll back, pushing out to that right corner and swing back to the other corner. Press, continuing the circle, rotating and pressing forward. Torso turns that last little bit square, arms come out for push, Velcro hands, pulling in as you shift back, and as you shift forward, power up the diagonal with that push. And one more time. Prepare. Head lifting up. Spirit lifting up. Rooted, grounded, aligned. Opening. Arms to shoulder height. Elbows droop. Pushing down. Left ward off, shift left, turning out to the right. All our weight to the right. Close, step. Big macaw. Right ward off, shift right, turn right. All our weight to the left, grab, pull, close, step. Small bird, or right ward off. Roll back, torso only turning square to the right as your arms go to the corner. Swing 90 degrees to the other corner as you go back. Press, continuing the circle, expanding out, powered by your legs. Last little torso turn to get square. Pulling in over the garage door as you shift back and up the diagonal. All right, was that better than at the beginning of class? Yes. All right, so now you have something to knit it all together, hopefully. And you will have questions about this sequence. I've said this before for a long time because it's very deep, it's very important, and it's very satisfying to do. So I really hope you enjoy it. It takes a while to get down. This form does not start with the easy stuff. It starts with the really important stuff. And as I said before, we'll be doing Grasp the Bird's Tail 9 times in this form. So it's going to be, it's a big thing. We'll be coming back to this old friend again and again and again, and we'll start every practice for a while with it. If there are no final questions, let's drag our fingers through the sand. Drag our fingers through the sand. Whatever texture feels good to you, have that happen. Nice. And really enjoy the grittiness of it all. Inhale. Hold. Exhale and relax totally. And one last time. Thank you all.